Hey, what's up? It's your boy Paul Brandon. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 11. So we continue on the healing trip. So we got Drew outside, putting on the putting on the tear work. You got Sheree that went outside. You got Kenya that went outside. Sonya was already out there. Uh, who else went out there? Oh, I think it was just them. So they go outside to check on Drew. So Drew out there talking to Sonya. Sonya saying you okay and everything. She said she just stressed about this because the lawsuit has brought on a lot of stuff and it's really big on her family and she don't know why Sheree would do this, bring this up and all this stuff. So she out there, Sheree finally comes outside and Sheree tells how she feels. Sheree finally comes outside and it gets kind of so as they continue outside talking. So Sheree, after Sheree come out there, Sheree trying to figure out what's going on, and Drew like, just go back inside, Sheree. Just go back inside. I just need a moment. I just need a moment, Sheree. Sheree said, no, 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 no. Sheree said, what's the problem? What's the problem? So Sheree said, saying, I'm going through some stuff, and that just brought up some stuff, with the lawsuit. I got a family and all this stuff, blase, blase. And Sheree said, okay, okay. Sheree said, I didn't know. Sheree said, me bringing it up, the lawsuit and everything, I didn't know that it would have this effect on you and all this good stuff. And she said, I apologize. I apologize. She said, I apologize for that. During that little conversation, Kenya tried to be funny. Because Kenya was like, it's like 8 of us. So, divide 1,000 by 8. Trying to be funny to come up with, everybody there can come up with the money so that she can pay the person off and stuff. And when she brought that up, Drew said it ain't about that. It ain't about the money and stuff. I'm like, okay, so what is this crying about? So in the confession, Kenya said she thinking it's got something to do with her marriage. It got something to do with Ralph and whatever. So after that, rest of the ladies go back in. You got Sheree and Drew still outside, making up and whatever. In the inside, before they went back in, Candy had already went to the bathroom and stuff. And she said, everybody thought after Candy where she was going. Candy, why, I'm going to the restroom. She didn't even go check on her friend and whatever. And so, whatever, when the ladies come back in, you know, Marlo tell them, like, so Marlo and them ask, like, so is she good? What's going on? Sonya said, tells what's going on to them and stuff like that, and, stuff like that, what's going on. What Drew said about, lawsuit affecting her family and all that stuff. And so, Drew and Sheree comes in. Marlo tells Drew about, what Candy said. Candy was like, insane. I said, bitch. When you went out there, because your friend didn't come out there and see you, she said you was acting, girl. And stuff. And so we move on from there. They ended up everybody sitting down and whatever. Sonya gives her little 2 cents about, she want about the situation or whatever. And she said, the one thing about this group is we need to learn to respect each other when we having um, disagreements and we trying to talk to each other. And she said, yeah, learn how to respect each other while we talking because we have poor communication. And she like, that's just my 2 cents. And, Kenya saying, Saya, I got a draw for your 2 cents. And she like, I'm just being funny, I really like you, Saya. I really like you. Saya went, that was Saya went, that was my 2 cents. Girl, I just said it. That's where my 2 cents go. I said like, girl, she saying I was just being funny. But Kenya, you was being a mean girl. You really was. You was not being funny at all. But it's what it is. So they moved on to another subject. So Sheree brought up um, Kenya issue. So Sheree went, so Kenya was in her feelings talking to Candy. Came with, oh Lord, here we go. ah, Candy went, oh Lord, here we go. So come to find out, I want to see either prior to the trip or before dinner, Sheree and Kenya had a talk. And Kenya feel away because Candy ain't been around. Candy been working. And she expressed how she felt that she felt like Candy hasn't been really having time for her or any of the girls. And Candy was like, oh, so you felt the way about me working. Candy went, well, I'm trying to read. Candy said, I'm trying. Candy went, well, I understand that, but I'm trying to build a, I just feel like, it's with my group and there's other opportunities going on that I cannot pass up. And she went, she said, I feel like that I'm actually just starting out building something. When you ain't had nothing and you just start building something, you don't want to lose it. And everybody's sitting there like, okay, yeah. She's like, yeah, I feel like I'm just starting out building. I'm at the building stage. And it was Sheree and Drew Face that killed it all for me. They all like, it was their face. Because they was like, what? Build it. You in the building phase. Girl, what you talking about? They all look at her. You got Minyata over there like, girl, you didn't build everything, girl. You good, girl. Trying to build her confidence up. I'm like, girl. I said, y'all fall for that. I said, y'all falling for that bull. I said, so Drew was like, Drew went, wait a minute. Drew went, okay, all right. But looking from the inside on out, girl, it's already built. Shane, it may look like that, but there's still some stuff that need to be. Yeah, it may look like that, but there's still a lot of stuff that need to be done. I like, girl. I'm like, girl. I'm like, girl, Candy. What the hell I said, what you really talk? I said, what she was really talking about, y'all. I peeped this. I said, because it was the second time I watched the episode, because I had to get that part. I peeped it and I realized she talking about the gold digging husband she got. And all the bull crap that they done built right now, and then you got the crumbling with the with that shooting that went down at Blaze. So she got to keep working, and she can't pass up on any opportunities that come her way because she got these kids. Because Riley gone, but she still take her daughter taken care of. But she got 2 new kids of her own by him. So, and she got him, which is another kid. So she got 3, and she rebuilding. So she feel like she in the building stage, the first stage of building it. And yes, she talking. I said I believe she was talking about her man and and the 2 kids that she got now. She feel like she rebuilt it, and she got to take every opportunity that's coming her way, and and she can't pass up on anything. And she ain't lying. She ain't lying, because that's what it feels like. And I said that's what I think she was really talking about. She wasn't talking about these businesses and all that. She was talking about the gold digging man she got. And she tried to build with him. And whatever schemes and situations that he got coming up with, she tried to make them come to life. But she tried to make sure that her ducks are in order. So they good. That's what I got from that. So Marla was like, girl, Marla said, okay, Marla Wayne, you really need Candy. You really, Wayne, you are a hard worker, but you really need to take time out. Make sure that you take time out for yourself and take care of yourself. And she went, yeah, I know, but that, she went, yeah, I know, but that's kind of hard and stuff. I said, but it's really not. I said, girl, you ain't got time for nobody. I said, to be honest, I said, Candy ain't got time for nobody. She ain't got time for nothing. She ain't got time for them kids. She ain't got time for her friends. She ain't got time for nobody. Because she try to keep up with that man who ain't got nothing. who, who spending her money. But we move on for the lunch. So next morning, everybody get ready to go because they going. Sheree plan to going to the market. They're gonna end up going to the market to pick out the food that a chef is going to make for dinner. Whatever they all pick out, that's what the chef is gonna cook. So as they all waiting on Kenya, they end up calling. Kenya didn't answer. So Kenya was just finally getting up and looking terrible in a terrible mood. So she was gonna have a terrible attitude as she always do, which is nothing new. So, everybody goes outside, get on the sprinter van, and they waiting. She come downstairs, y'all, and it's raining, and she trying to get to the automatic door, and she said she going up to the window. And one of the people said, no, move over, lady. It's right there next to you. Oh, okay, thank you. And she moved out. I said, the girl got her. So I said, she fell on that fake ass of hers. She fell straight down hard on that fake ass. And she fell. And she acted like, I didn't even see there wasn't no sign or nothing out there. Girl, yes it was. It was a big old sign. Yellow sign. It was a banana peel said, wet. And then why you got on hotel slippers, slippers, why would you come outside in that? And you can tell because the windows were wet with rain. So her ass fell. And she act like, oh my bad. Because it's like, girl, you fell on your ass. You didn't hit your back. You fell on that ass, that fake ass of yours. So they get her up and whatever, the people and stuff. So as everybody gets off the bus and check on her and stuff, they move her somewhere so they can call the ambulance. So we got Drew and Courtney sitting at the bar waiting and stuff. And Drew like, I can't believe that just happened. And Courtney went, yeah, that's just a universe way of what she say. She said that's just a strange. She said the universe just have a strange way of forcing things have a strange way of forcing things when it's necessary. When it's necessary. Um, when it's necessary, and it's called karma. If she said, I believe it. She went, I believe in karma. I said, girl, you ain't lying. Because I said that's exactly what it was. It was so hard at karma. She said like it was karma. She went, do you believe, girl? And Drew White, do you think that was why she failed? Courtney White, no, I don't think. No, Courtney said, I don't know. I don't know. So I'm not God. And I said, that's true. You not. Amen. You ain't God. But that's karma. Karma works when it's supposed to work. She said, uh, she said her little comment. Drew said, what was that? Is that an ambulance? And and Courtney White, something that, yeah, something dramatic. I said, bitch, you know it's something dramatic. Ah. And then Courtney went like, it's just straight. All this, she went like, all this just happened because, right, all this happened because it was negative to clear. It was just negative energy around, and the universe just wanted to clear it. That's all it did. Because we had negative energy around. And we did. We did have negative energy around. And it was around. And so, it cleared it. God cleared it. And he cleared it well. She fell on her ass. So they see her, that way she get wheeled out again. So she get wheeled out in an ambulance, right? Yeah. Courtney went, yeah, for a second time in a stretcher. I said, girl. I said, I love you, Courtney, girl. Stay on that neck. And then Courtney confession, Courtney went, she's a mean girl. 100%. I said she is. I said she's a mean girl, 100%. Everybody can say that, oh, nobody gets Kenya's personality. I said, no. Kenya has no personality. She has no personality at all. We're not going to sit here and act like she does. She don't. Her personality is pathetic. Just like Candy's. None. They are mean girls that want to be popular girls. That are never, ever be popular girls. Because you got a little coin, don't make you popular. Not at all. But we move on from there. So Kenya goes to the hospital. So Candy goes with her. Candy confesses, Candy Wayne, I can't believe this. Candy Wayne, I was sick on the day I got here. And she went, this is my last day. And I can't even enjoy it. I gotta go to the hospital with Kenya. She's like, well, so she end up going to the hospital with her. So the ladies end up going to the market. They go to the market and everything. They see a rabbit with a big booty. Already skinned and everything. They see a rabbit with a big booty. And, they said that's, who was it? Marlo? Marlo said, yeah, that's what Kenya need to go ask their rabbit about his BBL. And I said, she do. She do, bitch. So they move on from there. They end up calling to check on and see what's going on with the lady, see if she's seen a doctor or anything yet. So they end up calling. They end up finding out that they were both at the emergency room, but Kenya was sitting up against a wall waiting to be seen. And the other ladies thought because, they celebrities that they were going to be seen right away. I said it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not, you're going to be waiting. Because they don't, at a hospital, they don't give a damn about you being who you are. They don't. If this ain't a emergency, life or death, no. You gonna be waiting like the rest of them. So, move past that. The ladies end up going out to ladies end up ladies end up going to dinner. And at dinner they end up Marlo end up they end up chit chatting because Kenya and Candy was still at the hospital. So the ladies are there at dinner, just chit chatting and stuff. They actually getting along. Marlo tells them about, shows the ladies pictures of her going on a date with Scotty. I hope I said his name right, and stuff. And she going around showing the pictures. Um, as she's showing the pictures, Sheree and Mignetta tells her about what Kenya said. Kenya said that it looks like tender. And Marlo was like, "Huh?" Marlo said it don't look like. Marlo said it's not tender at all. And I said, that's to me. I'm like, Kenya, you want? I said, at the end of the day, Kenya, you want to fuck them. I said, I'm not gonna play these games. I said, Kenya want to fuck them. That's what that is. That's all that is. Kenya want to fuck Marlo's man. The guy she dating, Kenya want to fuck him. That's all it is. We ain't gonna sit here and play these games. We ain't gonna lie about it. The girl wanna fuck him. Kenya wanna fuck Scotty. She wanna fuck the man. Plain and simple. That's why she's saying all this bullshit. So as they continue with that, and Marlo said, like, it ain't what it was. It ain't no tender at all. I like I really like him. He cool. We get along. And it's like, it's just dating. We just dating. So I'm just dating him. That's it. So this is when Mignetta brings up her bestie that Kenya's dating, Roy. What's his name? Roy. Yeah, Roy. When he bring up Roy, she said, Marla, I didn't like when we was at Drew House, you brought up Roy in the DMs and stuff. I didn't like that because I felt like you were trying to step on Kenya's thunder or something. And I'm like, I said, Sheree, me, like, we all looking like, what? Girl, Sheree was in her confession like, girl, how far are you gonna be up Candy and Kenya ass? Girl, get your face out the ass. Get it out. I said, bitch, her face all the way up in that hole. It's like, girl, get out of it. Really. Because you making a big deal out of this. Because telling her she ain't have to do that and bring that up like that. Girl, shut up. You sound really stupid. Because they also brought, she said that. They said, so you ain't make a big, so they said, so her bringing up, when Marlo brought up the DMs about him, y'all didn't make a big thing about, y'all made it a bigger deal when Kenya brought it up about Montel. And she ain't had nothing to say about that. She said she had nothing to say really about that. And it's like, it's like your best friend went on a date with Marlo. And Marlo brought it up. So, and because he's supposedly dating Kenya, and he won't be dating her for long. Because the brother man ain't even in town long enough. So, after that, we move on from that. They ended up uh, after that, they were supposed to be. Sheree was having a sleepover. Uh, I want to say back at her room, if I'm not mistaken. It was back at Sheree's room. They was having a sleepover. Yeah, back at Sheree's room. It was like a little pajama party for the ladies. So during that, Candy and Kenya finally get back to the hotel from the hospital after 7 and what was it? It said 7.5 hours, something like that. That's what it said. Like 7.5 hours, something like that. Later. Um, so they get back from the emergency room. Candy got to eat her some Kentucky Fried Chicken. So she was happy as a bug after she was so happy as a bug after that. So she was happy uh and good and fed. We found out that Kenya did an X-ray. Nothing was wrong. Like, yeah, we knew that when the girl was talking on the phone. That nothing was wrong with that ass. They gave her some medicine, so she had some painkillers. at the most. So, at the sleepover, y'all. So, this is where things go from. They all get there. Kenya didn't come. But the rest of the ladies are all there. Everybody's getting along until Drew goes at Drew comes for her bestie. Comes from one of her good friends, her good Judy's, Candy, and she called Candy out about Candy saying then sing about her hearing about her saying sing, and Candy said, yes, I said it. Candy went, I said sing. She went, Candy went, it was a joke. Candy went, I was just making a joke, And Candy went, you always, Candy went, it wasn't that serious and all that stuff. Candy called her out on a couple of things, Drew, and stuff like that. And Drew said, I just felt that this really hurt my feelings. That just really hurt my feelings, you being my friend, and I just wanted you to know that it really hurt me. So Candy apologized to her sincerely. And I'm like, okay. Moving on from there. So we move on from there. We move on to was it Mommy Nation? Somebody brought up something where Sheree ended up talking about nobody's buying, asking the ladies why haven't nobody bought anything off her website. And so the ladies went on and started purchasing. They just started purchasing stuff. Sonya was like, the issue, Sheree, we all want to support you and everything, but we've been busy. The website was down at one point, and we got busy. Our life got busy, and we just forgot. So they went on right then and there. Everybody started purchasing. Mignetta said, "You ain't purchased one of my books." I said, "Too." Well, so Sheree was like, sorry, when you ain't purchased from Mommy Nation. Sheree, girl, I gave you 5,000. I said, Sheree, yeah, you did, but you still didn't purchase from Mommy Nation merchandise. That's her business. I said, like, she by Sheree, your clothing line, Mommy Nation is clothing, merchandise. That's what she do. The fundraising stuff that she do, that's the charity work that she do for Mommy Nation. Like, so they did all that, and then they started partying and stuff, laughing and all this good stuff, and then like an hour later, y'all, things get a little heated. I don't know if production stopped filming after that or whatever, but they end up showing Candy going out. Candy got they end up doing somebody started talking about LaToya, saying that Drew kissed Candy said she saw Drew kiss Latoya. And Drew said no, she didn't. Drew said I didn't kiss Toya. She denied it. And Candy, Candy goes into I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar. I ain't no liar. And it's like, girl, why? Cause you are a liar, Candy. Candy, you a straight bull shit liar. So don't sit here and act like you ain't. Cause you is. And if Drew wanna deny, she can deny. That's her right. She don't gotta say yes because you said, oh, she did. So production asks Drew in confession. So did you know that Latoya said that you kissed her at the reunion? She was she was lying then. She was no, she went, I ain't kissed her. She was lying then. So the production asked Drew, have you ever kissed a girl before? Have you ever kissed a girl? She said, no, I have never. I said, girl, you are an actress. You are a professional actress. You not an amateur actress. Drew, you are a professional actress. And I mean professional. You get gigs, real gigs. So you didn't kiss the woman. So don't act like you ain't kissed one. Just say, yes, I have. For work. You could say, for work I have. But outside of work, I ain't kissed no girl outside of work. That's all you had to say. But, she played it out. So they asked Marlo, did you see Drew and Latoya kiss during the Bolo trip? She said, yeah. She went 80%. 80%, yes, I seen her. They said, what about the other? She went the the other 25? I don't know. I said, Marlo, I can't do you, girl. You be killing me with that thing. See what I seen too. And it's what it is, y'all. So it ended up, Candy ended up getting so mad because of that. Candy go back to her room. And I'm like, girl, what you mad for? If the girl don't want to, she don't have to admit to something that she does not want to admit to. And it's like, and if you her friend and you really know her and you know the type of man that she got at home who actually cheats on her, and if he found out that she kissed anybody, and especially if it's a woman, oh yes, it's gonna be a problem. So, yeah, that's all that happened, y'all. Like, subscribe, comment, and share on all social medias. It's your boy Paul Bradley. So I get back at y'all later.